The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
A bold new chapter is unfolding in Tbilisi's urban development. The new project Tbilisi Arcs is set to define the capital's real estate landscape. The project launch was recently announced with the debut of its first citywide campaign, billboards carrying the message Tbilisi is growing. According to the developers, the campaign reflects the project's core vision, sustainable and intelligent urban expansion. Tbilisi Arcs aims to foster the healthy growth of the cities through the well-planned district design and full infrastructure and functionality. Unlike many recent projects, Tbilisi Arcs is not being constructed in already crowded areas. Instead, it will rise on a new site located between the central districts of Baia and Saburtalo along the road to Napetrebi. Speaking on BMG TV's Business Weekly, Tamar Gaprindashvili, General Director of Anagi Collab, shared insights into the project's scope and vision. When creating the campaign, our focus was on the residents of Tbilisi. The diverse infrastructure and social spaces within Tbilisi Arcs are designed to become a new urban hub, not just for the locals in the district, but for the entire city, said Gaprindashvili. They further highlighted that Tbilisi Arcs is the first development in Georgia to fully adopt international standards. Only 15% of the 60-hectare site will be developed, while 85% will remain green and natural. The architectural design is internationally integrated into the landscape, ensuring the environment different, the aesthetic, not the other way around. Tbilisi Arcs will consist of 75 buildings across 62 hectares constructed by Anagi, a company with over 35 years of experience. The growing presence of aesthetic medicine products of unknown origin in Georgia's market is raising concern among industry's professionals. Baia Kondratieva, co-founder of Georgian International Association of Aesthetic Medicines, addressed the issue during an appearance on BMG TV's Women's Narrative. Aesthetic medicine is growing rapidly, but the lack of state regulation is creating serious risks. Kondratieva stated the most pressing issue is the influx of unknown origin products which endanger both doctors and patients. While the association works to share international best practice and raise awareness among medical professionals and public, Kondratieva emphasized that systemic reform is essential. We are doing our best to inform and educate, but without formal regulation, it's impossible to ensure safety and professional standards nationwide, Kondratieva said. She underscored the urgent need for the government intervention to regulate the field, establish drug safety standards, and protect the integrity of Georgia's rapidly expanding aesthetic medicine sector. Kakha Khazaradze, chairman of Supervisory Board of ICR Group, has issued a stark warning about country's economic outlook, predicting that Georgia will begin to enter an economic crisis in the fall. In an interview with BMG TV, Khazaradze shared insights into the company's performance over the first half of the year and offered a broader reflection of the economic and social climate in the country. The first half of the year was difficult. The third and fourth quarters will be even more challenging, Khazaradze stated. I believe that in the fall, the country will start to enter crisis. Khazaradze emphasized that while some retail sectors may not yet be feeling the impact, this is highly dependent on the type of retail business in question. ICR Group, one of the largest players in Georgia's retail industry, has already experienced a notable downturn. According to Khazaradze, customers' traffic in ICR Group stores has declined in the first 6 months of the year. The company attempting to mitigate the losses through increased discounts, but the outlook remains troubling. Founded in 1893, ICR Group represents international brand in shoes, clothes, accessories, furniture, and food services. The company currently employs around 1,000 people across Georgia. The well-known hotel Chateau Mere, located in the village of Vardisubani in Tel Aviv municipality, remains up for sale. Businessman Gia Piradashvili, founder of the boutique hotel, confirmed during an interview on BMG TV that he has not changed his decision to sell the property, citing ongoing instability in Georgia's tourism sector as the key reason. Yes, I'm still selling Chateau Mere, Piradashvili stated, but I'm not actively pursuing this sale because in today's climate it's almost unthinkable to find a buyer even at a reduced price. Piradashvili pointed to the ongoing political uncertainty and lack of strategic coordination between the government and opposition as major contributors to the decline in international tourist arrivals. There is no unity from either this side, neither the opposition nor the government, he said. Everyone is confused and that's damaging both the economy and the tourist sector. Although the tourist situation has slightly improved since the beginning of the year, Piradashvili noted that the recovery is largely driven by domestic tourism, with international travelers still noticeably absent. There are no tourists in sight. None of the visitors we used to see from countries like the UK, Germany, Austria, France, or even Russia, he said. The atmosphere in the country is driving them away. As Piradashvili emphasized, the future of Chateau Mere depends not only the market interest but on Georgia's ability to restore its international image as a safe and welcoming destination. Chateau Mere, known for its blend of traditional Kakha architecture and modern hospitality, was originally put on the market in March 2024. At the time, company representatives said the total investment value of the project was around $6 million. Georgian bread and pastry brand Madame De is set to begin exporting its frozen products to Israel this month. The company, operated by Embassy Georgia, sees this a major step toward expanding its international presence. Company director Alexandre Ratishvili told BMDG that the first shipment is expected to be sent by mid-July, with the potential for exports to eventually comprise 50% of the total production, depending on the success of the rollout. We are in the final stage with our Israeli partners. Our products will be presented in frozen form, and we have already obtained a special certificate which is essential for importing and selling food products in Israel, Ratishvili said. He noted that while the conflict in the Middle East has temporarily disrupted business activity in Israel, the company remains optimistic about the progress. Business needs stability. In things go according to our plan, exports to Israel could represent half of our production, he added. Looking ahead, Madame De also plans to enter neighboring markets, with America identified as the next potential export destination. Georgian jewelry house Zarapkhana is preparing to open a new showroom in the capital city of Tbilisi, marking another milestone in the brand's growth. The announcement was made by CEO Khazaradze in a statement to BMDG. We plan to open a new showroom around September or October. Renovation works have already begun, and this will likely to be highlighted of the third quarter, said Khazaradze. The company is also entering a new creative phase under the leadership of Natia, Zarapkhana's recently appointed creative director. Natia has already introduced a new line titled Mystical Contours, which has been available for the past 2 months. According to the Khazaradze, a second collection is set to debut in September, expanding the brand's artistic vision under Natia's direction. Zarapkhana, known for blending traditional Georgian craftsmanship with contemporary design, continues to solidify its position in the local luxury market with both creative innovation and strategic expansion. Mart, the retail chain operated by SOCAR Georgia Petroleum, is now available at more than 70 SOCAR gas stations throughout the country. The company plans to continue expanding the network to cover all SOCAR stations nationwide. In an interview with BMG TV's Business Weekly, Kondratieva, director of SOCAR Georgia Petroleum, emphasized the growing demand for convenient roadside retail services. We have doubled the number of stores in response to customer demand. Our goal is to ensure that Mart branches are available at every SOCAR location in Georgia, Kondratieva said. The expanding network includes both small and large front stores, many of which feature fast food zones, open kitchens, Italian coffee stations, exclusive high-quality products. We aim to make each visit more than just a fuel stop. Whether customers are grabbing a hot dog or charging their vehicle, they should have the opportunity to relax and enjoy their time for 15 or 30 minutes, Kondratieva added. In addition to food and beverage, SOCAR stations offer offer rest areas allowing customers to unwind in a comfortable and quiet environment. Expansion of Mart highlights SOCAR's commitment to enhancing the customer's experience and positioning its service stations as full-service roadside destinations.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.